People of Riften,
Meg
heed my
Vanen,
words.
and welcome to another ASMR video. I was inspired again to make another ASMR video after watching another Z's ASMR video. She was playing World of Warcraft, but just watching it made me feel like doing one also, an ASMR video. Not only that, but I thought that this would be a good opportunity to test out a couple mods. It's already been taken into effect anyways in like some of the few latest videos that I've done of Skyrim. But okay, one of them is called Smoother Weather Transitions by Synthetics. That's Synthetics with 3 X's at the end. X. And again, it's called Smoother Weather Transitions. And it's quite nice because you'll notice in Skyrim, the weather can suddenly just change abruptly. This fixes that so that it makes it change a lot more realistically. I guess I won't really get into the technical jargon about it, but I guess I'll just say that I think default it was set to a 12 and this sets it to a 1. So that's how slow paced it does it. So it makes it more of a natural progression in a change of weather, so it's not abrupt like it used to be. So nice weathers stay longer, bad weathers will stay longer without suddenly switching from like raining to like really nice sunny weather, like with a switch. So I think it's really nice for immersion. The other one is called shoot, I forgot to write down who it's by. I'm sorry about that, but you can look it up. It's called Riften. Riften Architectural Details. Riften Architectural Details. And it changes. I'm here in Riften right now. And what it does is it changes the wood logs. I think mostly outside. I'm inside the bee and barb right now, but on the outside, when you look at the corners, the ends of the wood logs, and you see the actual ends of the logs, they're rounded now. Before they were like hexagonal, and now they're round. So keep that in mind. I'll point it out when I walk around. But right now, let's kind of look around here in Riften. I've not been here before on my current, what is her name? How come I can't remember her name? Oh my god, I can't believe it. I don't believe it. What is the name of my character? Oh, Alea. Oh my god, I can't believe it. So I haven't been here to Riften on my current Alea game, but I'm here just for the purpose I wanted to, do like a test run, and I may as well also make it into an ASMR video. I don't expect anything to be bad, but let's check this out. Wow.
What's your problem?
As much as possible, I always like to try to keep the natural lighting. And I think I better lower the game volume even more because I get the feeling you're gonna have to raise the volume super loud because I don't have the mic close by my mouth. You notice I had to go like this, and I don't want to play like this. It'd be kind of awkward. Most people have like a like in a studio and it swivels and they bring it very close to their mouth. I can't quite do that. But anyways, yeah, I love to try to keep the natural lighting. Just turn up the volume really, really loud. I mean, I guess I could try to come close like this. There we go. Okay. Well, you know what? If I go like this, then I'm more speaking directly into it. And if I bring the microphone too close, then I won't have any space for the mouse to move. I'm really sorry about this if this doesn't sound as ideal as most ASMR videos, but I will try. But look at this. This gorgeous, gorgeous lighting. The city of Riften is quite nice. It's a city of thieves, but I don't care. It's gorgeous. And Honeyside also looks so beautiful inside. Honeyside is the home that you get, I believe. I don't know if I have it on this one, but I'll have to check again. But I think I have a mod installed. Was it Meow? Yeah, Meow the lioness. I believe. Oh God, look how beautiful she looks. Even with the scar on her face, she's absolutely gorgeous. Who's this dude? Aaron. Okay, well, anyways, I have a mod that adds an attic to Honeyside, and I don't know if I have it installed in this game. But okay, let's go outside. I should have checked upstairs too, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and look outside, how it looks. What time of day is it? Okay, it's like early in the afternoon. Beautiful. Okay, this is what I mean. You see that? See this circular part here in the wood, the end of the wood, on all of them, like all on the logs. See, like all over there, you can see them. They're circular. They weren't like that before. They were hexagonal with, you know, with angles and not curved, but straight lines. So this is much better. I'm gonna go to where there's a lot of them over here, so you can see it better. Yeah, see, at the ends of all those woods, the logs, see that? They're rounded off. That's so perfect. I didn't think it would really make that big of a difference, but it actually does. I can't see it any other way now. If I was to go back to having it look hexagonal, it just wouldn't look right. You know? One thing I do wonder is there's a barrel. Yeah, was this barrel always like this? Or did the mod change something and make it like this? So it's kind of leaning up against the wood. It doesn't look like it's clipping, so I'm guessing that maybe that's just how it is. And if that's the case, that's really cool because it makes it look like it's just natural and lived in. Like not everything has to be straight and perfect. There's little things like this. See how it's leaning up against the, you know, the what is this? This building here, and not just straight. And why is it on a rock? So I guess if everything looked too clean, too perfect, you know, not I guess, I mean I know, I guess that's why I like the looks of the ships and just like all the metal and stuff and armor of the stormtroopers in Star Wars. It actually looks used. They're dinged up. It has blasters, scorch marks and stuff. It's not all nice and new and shining. You know, take a look at the Enterprise in Wrath of Khan, Star Trek II Wrath of Khan, and then it got all wrecked because of the battle with Khan, played by Ricardo Montalban. And then in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, which, just an FYI, I guess, fun fact, Wrath of Khan was directed by Nicholas Meyer, and Search for Spock, as well as Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, were both directed by Leonard Nimoy, and in 5, of course, directed by William Shatner. But if you look at 3, the ship still maintained all that destruction from the previous film. You can see on the door to the turbo lift, there's like a scorch mark. It just looks wrecked. You know, it's not all nice and clean again just because it's a new movie. So they maintained that, you know, that look from the second one, from coming off of a battle, because that film took place right after. I'm not even talking about Skyrim anymore, so sorry. Look at the gorgeous, gorgeous architecture of this, and you'll notice the weather is still maintaining. Not exactly a sunny day, sunny afternoon. It's a little gloomy, almost like it's gonna rain. Like I would understand if it began to drizzle. And look at these ivy coming out of the wall. Something else, the mods that I'm using, I can't remember anymore what they're called, but, God, I wish I could remember. But there's like a series of them. Oh, it's called Skyrim 2020. It's called Skyrim 2020. And the last time I just used a generic 2K upscale. I'm now using, and it takes 3, part 1, part 2, part 3, 3 individual mods when you want the 2K to 4K quality. So the much higher, so it's not 4K to 8, so this is middle tier, but more of the upper middle if it's like 2K to 4K, you know, textures. And it takes, and there's 3 parts to it. So there's the landscape, architecture, and I think the general clutter. So I'm using that now. So the graphics look, this is why they look as good as they do. So it's much better than before. So I only recently started using that, the part 1, part 2, part 3 of the Skyrim 2020 mod, whereas before, like I said, I was using just the lowest, just a flat 2K one, which was just one file. Oh my god. My Skyrim has never looked this beautiful. I don't know if Majestic Mountains has an upgrade to it, but, or update. I'll have to check that, but oh my god. Oh, is this somebody's house? No wonder. Okay. I don't want anything bad to happen. So the beautiful city of Riften, city of thieves. I know occasionally this place gets attacked by, you know, thieves, you know, like thieves will. This is the go-to place for thieves to come and just randomly try to steal stuff, which causes, you know, the guards to attack. So, and it's like a radiant thing that happens and random, so you never know when it will happen. So I think that's really neat. What the? See, this is what I'm talking about. I bet you this is a thief. Yeah. Oh man, what did this thief try to kill me or something? does he have a note on him? What note was it? Oh, thief's note. Alright. Oh cool, okay. The fox told me he wore the cowl to forget himself and start a new life. Yet I'm the one who can't remember. Every time we meet, he's a stranger to me. Or was it a she? It doesn't matter. I spoke his words to a beggar, told her shadow hide you. She slipped me a note and confirms my suspicions. Grey Fox is dead. Grey Fox, that's a reference to Oblivion, by the way. In that game, there was this artifact that you can get after you complete the Thieves Guild questline in Oblivion, and you get the gray, or I think it's called Nocturnal Cowl or something, or Grey Fox's Cowl. And whenever you put it on and commit crimes, whatever bounties you accrue, the moment you take it off, so long as no one sees you removing it, then your bounty goes down to 0 again, because no one knows. It's like your secret identity, so I thought that's pretty cool. And now that I've seen his headstone, I know for a fact his time is over, and the cowl will be passed on. I'm gonna be the next one to wear it, and when I do, I'll become so rich, I won't need any memories. I'll just buy new ones. Oh, that's cool. So apparently, his dreams didn't go far. Look at the detail in his leather armor. And in his face, look at that. Wow. It's too bad I can't take his armor. Like, why can't I take his armor? Oh, this is another fun fact here. This would be the secret entrance to the Thieves Guild. I don't think, yeah, it's not. This is a button, and after you gain access to it the first time and come out from this way, this passage becomes available to you. But right now, I guess they made it so that you don't know where it is. You can't activate it. But you'd think if you accidentally push it, but really, I mean, what would make you think to come here? Oh, I see. With this is maybe supposed to be the coffin of the gray fox, right? I'm thinking. Look at the detail in the concrete. I love it. I love it. I have the fade. I forgot what to call it, but let me see. Maybe I could find the option and it would tell me. It's called depth of field. That's what it's called. The depth of field. If you're focused on something else, it's close. Oh, that's weird. You see that? It changes. It's a little messed up over there. It's like that too over here. We'll just pretend it's not like that, but I mean, it's only in that spot. Well, anyways, if I'm focused on something close, I'm trying to give an example here. Like maybe not the skeleton. I can't think of anything, but oh yeah. You see that? I'm focused at this stone wall close to me. So if you look to the left, in the distance, it gets blurry. I'm pointing like you can see it, but you can't. But the moment my focus, the crosshairs, shift and come over here, see? Now it's in focus again. So it becomes out of focus. See, look at the grass, like far away on the left, way far underneath the arches. And then when I see everything snaps back into focus, that's the field of depth. It's almost like a cinematic trick, like in movies. They do that if the attention is meant to be on a character or an object close up. Everything else in the background gets blurry. Like right now, you see those ivy on the wall back there, but now, you see, blurry still, because I'm looking more at that, but when I go here, not blurry, not blurry. See, it's, so that right there gives it another, dimension to the cinematic feel. Okay, all of the dead. I want to get more exterior shots, so I won't go into like a gloomy, dark place. Look at that flag. And see the walls. Like right here. It looks just like it's like this, it's weathered. Shows signs of damage. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's get out of here. Is this... Okay, this must be a Shrine of Mara, I think, if memory serves. Look at the fire. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the Temple of Mara. Let's go ahead and take a look in here, because it will be nice and beautiful inside. Oh, wow. And the lighting. Maramo. Another FYI, this is where you would go if you want to marry someone. You would take your fiancé over here, and you'll, well, not just propose, but I think you propose outside of here, and then you come here to actually get married. This is, my gosh, wow, it's so lovely in here, and so detailed. Look at that statue of Mara. I'm glad this one is free. Some of them you have to pay. I guess it depends on the god. Look at that. And the wood. Let's take the time to just admire this shot right here with the wood and that flag thing hanging. The cloth, look how detailed that is, and how it's just kind of blowing in the wind. The fire, the shadows, how the shadows get more and more deeper to the right. Oh, yeah, even the grass on that planter is kind of blowing, Oh, I love it. This horn. Yeah, look, just look at that detail in the ivory. Incredible. Yeah, there's, I think it's called Lux, and it's some kind of interior lighting mod, and I was considering it, but I use enhanced lights and effects, and I think that also does the interior, which is why it looks like this, so I don't want it conflicting, Because the more mods you do, especially if you have one main mod that does a multitude of things, you don't want to do too much overlapping, because that's how you start getting conflicts and flickering. Like there's another mod to control the flickering of certain areas, but I may have seen like a couple flickering happening, but not lately, and not anywhere where it's too major, you know, where it will be noticeable. Like right here, even if I was to put on my candlelight. Okay, so hold on, let me try to, okay, here's a dark area. See how that's dark? You see there's no flickering, so there's no need for me to put that patch, because then, you know, as Cogsworth says from Beauty and the Beast, if it ain't Baroque, why fix it, right? So, if there's nothing to be fixed, then there's no need to, you know, put a patch. Because sometimes when you put these patches, that's why people complain with bugs and stuff like that in the posts, is because they have so much mods on top of other mods. It's causing it, and they're so quick to blame the original mod author that, you know, your mod is like kind of bugged in this area and is screwing up my game. Well, there's most likely is because you have a whole bunch of, I have a lot of mods too, but it's, I'm very picky with it. I have my mod list on my, what do you call it? Look how dark it got. It's, what do you call it? My preliminary video of this Let's Play of Alea. You can see that if you look at my Skyrim AE, Alea the Necromancer playlist, the very first one where I put like upcoming Skyrim Let's Play. If you watch that and look at the description, I have a list of the mods that I'm using. So you can see it's I didn't just idly pick them. I thought things through and did my research and which ones to pick and choose. Ones that don't use Skyrim script extender, that don't use SkyUI, because those things can cause problems. So I stay away from all that, as you can see. So anyways, let's go back outside. That was beautiful inside there. I like that a lot. So now it's getting dark. Now we're like 7 p.m. Okay, I don't want to get too close to the microphone now. I've been talking too close to it. Now we can get so many depths of lighting here. You know, because yeah, we have a, yeah, see my skeleton is, I knew there was a light source nearby, and that's a torch. See the beautiful orange. Oh, I love it. It gets dark, and you can see it like, it gets a little bit brighter over there. I think that's the orphanage over there. It's all dark over here. So that, my lighting mod is called LFX, Enhanced Lighting and Effects. And you don't have to overdose it with other lighting mods. I mean, that one is good enough. You make your choices at the beginning upon install, and then that's it. I clicked off the, yeah, there's Honor Hall Orphanage. I checked off the lighting for the interior and for the weather as well. Weather effects. That, oh, wow. Okay, I don't want to look down there, but look. See how you can see the light source from that torch pack over there, and it's all dark, and another light source over there. Okay, and yeah, I have 2 torches going on, so that's why it's this bright. Otherwise, you can imagine it'd be pitch black, but typically if I was running, I'd be running more ahead of these guys, you know? So they're lighting the way back there, but I need my light source to be up front. So which is why I have that. What is this? How come I never noticed this well before? Was this always here? Oh, interesting. Wow, look at the detail in this basket. You see? You see what I mean? So, I mean, it's much better to use that Skyrim 2020 2K to 4K option and get parts 1, 2, and 3. Much better than just the generic flat 2K one, where that's just like one file. You want to get the 3 that does each individual, you know, thing. Landscapes, architecture, and like the clutter. Wow, the blacksmith over there is working late. And here, okay, we have a homeless girl.
Please, I need but a scepter.
Shadow-eyed you. Have a gold.
Thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
I think I might need one mod. Although I'll look at it again, but to see what it looks like now. But the salmon and just the fish hanging on the fish line, the fishing racks, they don't look as good, but I don't believe I've seen it like now with this, you know, 2K to 4K option. It might look a little bit better. So look, he's really working late. Well, it's not that late, it's just, you know, it's only 8:44, but still. He must have a large order. Look at that. The forge. It's awesome. So I'm really interested in seeing what, you know, improvements The Witcher 3 is gonna have for The Witcher complete, I think it's called like the complete saga. I can't remember. The complete game or something. It's a remaster of Witcher 3 coming out, I think around the fall. So I look forward to that. It's a little weird that the ivy here is like reflective. Like, why the hell is it so reflective? And they're a little flat looking, but that's okay. It's okay. You know, I mean, really, you're just looking at it like this. It's weird that it looks this flat. I wonder if there's anything that I can do to improve on that. I'll look at that later. Ah, the Blackbriar Meteor. Yeah, let's look in here. I prefer hunting brew myself, but you know, I'd like to leave these guys behind, so let me tell these guys to wait here. get a look of, the outside without them.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar mead. Cures through and all of Skyrim.
Let's take a look at the food over here. Sweet roll. Yum. And the bread. I have a mod that changes the look of the bread and sweet roll and various other food items. I think even the lettuce, look at that. Oh my god, and the potato, look at that. It just all looks like real.
Serve only the best here. Blackbriar
I like the lighting over here. It's like a green, a faint green, enchanting lighting over here. Okay, now that those guys are behind, let's take a look at this place now. Let me go over here. Yeah, you can see how much darker it is without them. Yeah, see. Oh, it's still reflective, but it's okay. It's alright. I'm using the battle ready candlelight positioning. That's why it's floating above my head like that. Whereas before, that's why the lighting, it looks the same in third and in first. Whereas before, originally the light above my head would be like in front of me and above, a little bit above, but more in front of me, and I would be able to see it floating up there. So it would just kind of light a bit in front of me, but not all around, so it appeared darker than what it should be. So that fixed it. Oh, look at that, see? I love how that stuff glows, See the green eyes of the skulls all glowing, and the purple. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at my book. You can see in the eye, it gives off a purple glow. If I can just get into a better position. Oh, there, you can kind of see it. Yeah, see, you can see the purple gem on my book. It's on like my grimoire. What's this? The Bond Prawn. And we're back here at the Bee and Barb. Let's go back in here. See, now it looks more brighter on the inside than it does outside, right? Because of all these candles and the chandelier. What the? I don't know who you are.
You want to make some coin? Come find me.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Welcome to
Look at this. The smoke coming from the candles. Yeah, we can get a better look at the food.
I presume
Excuse me,
you're
guys.
new alive.
No, I just want to admire your sweet rolls, and your bread, and your salmon, and your potatoes. Oh, look at the cutlery. See? The cutlery is all detailed and gorgeous. No light for you guys. Yeah, why don't you guys get on? Oh, maybe because you guys are close to the chandelier. Should I, get a room? I'll get a room.
Otherwise, hit the road. Sure thing. It's just your day. I'll show you to.
Okay.
If you're hungry, Marie sells fresh fish, brought by your store. You caught me at a bad time. Lost someone here.
So I also just learned of, well, you guys might remember a game called The Elder Scrolls Shadow Key, but I just learned that you can actually get it on PC using an emulator. I started to download it, but it failed, and I think it looks like, well, okay, go ahead, get out. It looks like it's the non-emulator version. I don't know, or maybe it is the emulator. I'm looking. It says Nokia Engage. So yeah. So you guys can look forward to if I can get it to work. You know, a little let's play of that as well. I'm gonna be playing all things Elder Scrolls, right? And I'm also currently doing some Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall on the side. So that will probably come out like once every couple weeks, an episode. I may take a break though sometimes for like a few weeks and then get back to it. Okay, I will rest for, let's say, 5 hours. So that way it would be around time for dawn, and we can check out that beautiful dawn. This is where, I think her name is Maeve, right? Maeve will typically sit over here whenever she wants to meet with you. It's around this area where you can get a horse called Frostmare, and that's a cool horse. And there's actually a mod that changes Frostmare, because right now I think it just looks like an ordinary brown horse. So I'm thinking about using it. I was using it before in the past. There didn't seem to be any kind of arrows with it. Look at that. I think those are meant to be bugs flying around this. I could be wrong. But with this mod, it turns Frostmere into something truly magical. It looks like an actual, you know, like really white, like white as snow kind of horse with glowing like blue eyes. You know, it really looks like an enchanted, you know, snow horse. I think there's like a few looks that you can choose from. I think another one is where you can make it look like ice. And the other one where it's like white is, it still keeps the, you know, look of a realistic horse, but it gives off this kind of white aura, this white glow. Yeah, look at this now. It is gonna be a beautiful dawn, people. I can tell already. Right, rising in the east, right? Tale as old as time, tale as old as time. Tune as old as song, barely even friends. Then somebody bends, unexpected unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Excuse me. I wasn't prepared for this. Ever just the same, ever a surprise, barely even friends. Oh no. I lost the my place in the song. My point is, I like the part where it goes, certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, tale as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. And really, rising in the east. Oh yeah. Can I get up here? Oh, come on. You can get up there. Oh yeah. Look at that, all the detail on this canvas and the holes. Oh yes. Maybe I can take off the crosshairs. Yeah, it would look better. Take all that off. Now keep in mind with that smoother weather transitions, it's not changing the day-night cycle of the game. It is just changing the transitions of the weather. So keep that in mind. Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Can't get to the low register, right? And I think she's saying, what is her name? Carpenter. Oh, now I can't remember her first name. It wasn't Susan, it was, I don't remember what her first name was now. But, from the Carpenters, the lead singer, her voice, it was like kind of, she would sing in like a low octave. I want to say like maybe like a B sharp or B flat or something like that. No, it might even maybe like a D or something, but her register was like very low, Won't be surprised if it's a dream. Yeah, won't be surprised if it's a dream. I have to go up a little higher because I can't get that low. There is something that I can, and the reason is clear. It's because you are near, and you're the sweetest thing ever. I'm on the top of the world, looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is a love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top, put me at the top of the world. It's hard for me to sing soft in a low kind of ASMR voice, but some people can do it. See, now the ivy looks better in the day. So there might still be little mods for the ivy that I can, get that makes it maybe look 3D. But again, it's a very subtle thing. See, 7:30. We have the notice boards and the message boards. Oh look, since the Bee and Barb is here, let's go ahead and read that. It's like a bit of advertisement. Welcome, welcome to the liveliest inn in all of the Rift. The Bee and Barb offers rooms and beds for anyone traveling through the town of Riften. And we have a broad selection of breakfast, lunches, and dinners. How about chicken egg omelette for breakfast, or a nice boar stew for dinner? Oh, the lovely Carafa cooks it all in her kitchen and serves it with a nice mug of coffee on the side, or genuine Argonian blood wine, if you prefer. I bet you this is her husband. Yeah, I think that's her husband. Yeah, Talon G. I had to. I mean, I would guess that it would be her husband. The way she's, talking about her, the lovely Carafa, So that's the husband, that Argonian. He works as like the waiter and the person that maybe takes care of the rooms, whereas Carafa is the one who works behind the desk and the bar, right? If you are looking for some fine spirits, speak to Talon G. I mix exotic Argonian drinks by recipes from Gideon in Blackmarsh. Our selection includes the deceptively sweet velvet Lachance. Would that be Lucian Lachance, right, of the Brotherhood from Oblivion? The spicy and flowery white gold tower, and the mightily strong cliff racer. These are creatures from Oblivion, from Morrowind. The kitchen is open at meal times, while the bar keeps open all through the night. Oh, how nice is that? I love it. So, I think it'd be cool if maybe I kind of walk around at the bottom docks over there, and we can slowly see, the day creeping in. It doesn't look like it's gonna be another sunny day, but who knows? Maybe it's being blocked by. It doesn't look like there's clouds, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we shall see. And here it is. Well, you know what this is? It's like the mist. It gets very misty, very foggy over here because it's by the water, I believe I'm using the best water mod, which is Real Waters 2, and it just updated this, I want to say, April of this year, so it's the updated Real Waters 2, and that's really all you need. You don't have to put too much water mods on top. I think that's it, I used to have it where I was using Real Waters 2, and then there was also Pure Waters, but that person took their mod down. But then there was TB's Smooth Water mod, and I was using that on top of it. And there might have been one other mod I was using on top of that. And it was messing things up and causing weird, like seams and tearing in certain areas. Now there are certain spots where you can see some tearing, but it's not nearly as much as before. Especially now that they refined it. reflection of the torch in the water, you see that? Is this a fishing spot? Yeah, look at this. This is a fishing spot. Oh, nice. Do some nice fishing. Oh, I did it too early. Okay, let's try this again. Oh. As nice as it is to have fishing now in this game, like officially, I do wish that either they add a little bit more to the fishing, like the way the fishing works. I guess I'm really hoping for something like there was an old PlayStation game, which I wish I could get that again, or wish that it would become available on Steam, called Real Fishing, and then the sequel, Real Fishing 2. Those games always had beautiful, beautiful fishing music, beautiful photorealistic graphics, because they use like real backgrounds of places, so that's why it looks so real. The water looks so real. It would go, as you're fishing, it would go into this, like this underwater point of view thing. So, you know, where you're trying to entice the fish to catch the line. So that would happen occasionally. So I guess it's, you know, even though it's very similar in gameplay to that, there were still little things like the tackle and, you know, the kind of bait you would use, you know, and maybe even add a shop system in, you know, the merchants to buy those things, or a specific, you know, fishing shop to kind of just add that little extra bit more to the fishing to make it have a bit more depth to it, you know. Right now it's still fine. It's just already good to have some kind of official, you know, fishing in the game. Even though there are fishing mods, they're not so good. It's basically just doing some kind of replacement for like a sword, so it still makes like the weapon swings, and it's because it's a mod, so it's like kind of simulating like fishing, but through the, you know, the combat when your weapon is drawn, and it's like not right. To me, I think this is better. Even though you're stationary for fishing, it's okay, because take a look at Real Fishing 1 and 2, you can't really move. But it would still be nice to be able to, I think at least in Real Fishing, I'm able to like turn my head like up and like this, but not like walk around, of course. So it would be nice to be able to do that, to at least, you know, move my head to like look around. I think that would be nice. So sorry that we didn't really get any sunny days for this. It's just all gloomy. And I think I looked at everything that I wanted to. So it went, you know, from late afternoon or early evening all the way into the night, and then rested to the very early morning. And now, kind of walking around until, you know, late morning. So I'm gonna end it. I'll go outside and take a look at Riften from the outside. And if this mod, the smoother weather transitions, is working properly, the weather will not have changed. It would still, yeah. Look at that, see, it's still, oh, see, now I can, because those buildings were blocking the way, so I couldn't really It's a good song. Misty Mountains. And there, speaking of Misty Mountains, kind of have some of that over here. Right? Look at that. You can see that mist just creeping over the mountains. This is a great game to just do some sightseeing. This is why a lot of folks like to do ASMR videos of this game, because it's so beautiful and easy to do with this game, you know. Okay, well, looks like the sun is hiding again. But that's what happens, you know, when the clouds are moving. You know, sometimes you'll remember, or you'll know that, you know, you have those days where the sun like shows itself intermittently and it's nice and shiny, and then the clouds will go over it and then it becomes dark. Not black or anything, just it gets darker, not as bright, because it's hiding the sun. Here comes the sun. Dum 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 dum. Here comes the sun. Oh, we get to see these spiders in their natural habitat. What do they do? Will they attack? Will they attack that fox over there? I'm a little curious to know. It'd be very gross if these things were real, right? So they're not gonna attack the fox. You know what? Wasn't there a bear over here? Will they attack the bear? Oh, hey, there's okay. They don't want to attack the deer, huh? Why not? You guys aren't hungry. You don't want to eat the deer. They're leaving the deer alone. But you know what? I think it might have something to do with the T-detect, right? That's why. Like if I was to take that off, I think they would all go into like combat. But this does something. It has something to do with maybe the proximity of I turned it off. I turned it off. That's fine. Okay, so I think it's a good place to end it. Watch spell, or what is this? There we go. Okay, we're gonna end it right here. Yeah, we're gonna end it right here. I hope you all enjoyed.